Hey folks, Rambler here. I'm back with another video. This is the fourth of my Inktober recaps covering days 20 to 26. I intend to do one of these every Monday for the duration of October. But first, some announcements. As of the making of this video, I've gotten up to 41 subscribers, so a big thank you to everyone who has subscribed. I really appreciate you all, because we are now one step closer to 1,000 subscribers, and frankly, I can't wait. However, I would like to reach 50 subscribers by the end of October, so if you'd like to help me with that, please like, comment and subscribe. Lastly, these free illustrations, among others, are available as merchandise over on my RedBubble store. If you guys want to check it out, the links will be in the description. Now, on with the video. Inktober, for those who don't know, is a drawing challenge that runs during the month of October. As the name implies, the goal is to use ink. Originally it was meant to be done traditionally, but in recent years digital art has also been permitted. So basically, 31 days, 31 drawings, draw every day and post to social media. As for me, I used to do some traditional art with alcohol markers, however I am not currently in a position to work traditionally, so instead I work digitally, but with some additional self-imposed limitations. Namely, I am only allowed to use an eraser with my pencil brushes while making my rough sketches. As for inking, I only use one layer and stick to Infinite Painter's marker and pen brushes. When inking, I don't use curve or symmetry tools, while the only exception being the stabilizer tool, mainly because I found my hand to be more steady when drawing traditionally. I also don't use the eraser or undo tools, so if I make a mistake, it stays there. Frankly, these additional rules have made drawing a lot more fun and deliberate, because every stroke counts. Now then, the prompt for day 20 was rivals. For this one, the first thing that came to mind was the story of the tortoise and the hare, so that is what I did. I struggled a little with the shape of the hare, but I think I managed in the end. The prompt for day 21 was blast. For this prompt, I simply did a stick of dynamite, which I am honestly quite proud of. The prompt for day 22 was button. I immediately thought of a big red button, one of those that should not be pressed, so that's exactly what I did, or tried to. Admittedly, it did not come out as planned, but I think it gets the point across. The prompt for day 23 was firefly. For this one, I decided to go with a simplistic approach and depict the firefly's glow by way of contrast between dark and light. So I made the background black, giving it a night sky and leaving the area around the firefly white to imply glow. The prompt for day 24 was rowdy. This was a difficult one, but in the end I went for a fairly simplistic stick figure-like drawing, going for a very much cartoon style of two friends drinking and being loud. The prompt for day 25 was inferno. For this prompt, I went for a silhouette of a figure being engulfed in flames. I chose the stylized approach to the flames, seeing as I was not using color. The prompt for day 26 was puzzling. For this prompt, I drew a jigsaw puzzle and nearly got the pieces mixed up. But while it was a lot of work, I like how it came out. The next Inktober recap will be the last one, covering days 27 to 31. So until next time, thank you for watching, wherever you are and wherever you're going. Safe travels.